Every morning, millions of people wake up, check their phones, rush to work, come back exhausted, and repeat the same cycle again. Not because they love their lives, but because they don't know what else to do. And maybe you feel that too. A strange feeling that something is missing. Not money, not success, it's purpose. But what if there was a way to discover a life that actually feels meaningful? There's a Japanese concept called Ikigai, a simple idea that might completely change the way you live. The modern problem: we live in the most connected generation in history, yet somehow people have never felt more lost. We scroll through perfect lives online, compare ourselves to strangers, and chase goals we never even wanted. Most people choose careers based on pressure. What pays the most? What looks successful? What will people think? And slowly, they disconnect from themselves. Some people spend years climbing a ladder, only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. That's why so many people feel empty, even after achieving success. Because achievement without meaning still feels empty. And this is where Ikigai becomes powerful. What is Ikigai? The word Ikigai roughly means a reason for being. It's the reason you wake up in the morning, not because you have to, but because you want to. In Japan, especially in places known for long and happy lives, people believe purpose is essential for happiness. Ikigai is often represented using 4 overlapping circles. Those circles are what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, what you can be paid for. And where all 4 meet, that's your Ikigai. Sounds simple, but most people ignore at least one of these areas, and that's why they feel stuck. The 4 elements. 1. What you love. The first part is passion. What makes you lose track of time? What excites you naturally? Maybe it's art, fitness, teaching, or music. The problem is, many people abandon what they love because society tells them it's unrealistic. But ignoring your passion slowly drains your energy. I once met someone who worked 20 years in a job they hated, until they realized their Ikigai was teaching music. That's the power of reconnecting with what you love. 2. What you're good at. Passion alone isn't enough. You also need skill. Because loving something doesn't automatically make you excellent at it. Skills are built through repetition, failure, and patience. Most people quit too early, but mastery creates confidence, and confidence changes lives. 3. What the world needs. This part is important, because purpose grows when your actions help other people. A job may pay your bills, but contribution gives deeper meaning. Sometimes the smallest things can become meaningful, helping people learn, making someone healthier, inspiring others, solving problems. Humans naturally want to feel useful. Without that, life feels empty. 4. What you can be paid for. And finally, reality matters too. You need sustainability. A lot of people follow passion, but ignore practicality. Others make money, but hate their lives. Ikigai is about balance. Not choosing happiness over money, not choosing money over happiness, but creating a life where both can exist together. Why most people never find their Ikigai. So if Ikigai is so powerful, why don't more people find it? Because finding purpose requires honesty, and honesty is uncomfortable. Sometimes we know the life we're living isn't right, but we stay because it feels safe. People fear failure, judgment, uncertainty, starting over. Here's the harsh truth. Most people will die without ever knowing their Ikigai, because they keep delaying their real life. One day I'll do what I love, but one day becomes years, and years become regret. The truth is, your Ikigai won't appear magically. You discover it by experimenting, failing, and learning. Purpose is built through action, not overthinking. Quick exercise. Grab a notebook. Write 3 things you love, 3 things you're good at. That's the start of your Ikigai. Maybe you don't know your purpose yet. That's okay. Most people don't. But the moment you begin asking the right questions, your life starts changing. Ask yourself, what do I truly enjoy? What am I naturally good at? How can I help others? How can I turn it into something sustainable? And slowly, you begin moving closer to your Ikigai. Not a perfect life, but a meaningful one. Because at the end of the day, People don't just want success. They want a reason to wake up excited for tomorrow. And maybe that reason is waiting for you to discover it. Don't wait for your Ikigai to find you. Build it, because regret is heavier than failure. If this video helped you think differently, subscribe for more videos about self-improvement, purpose, and mindset. And comment below. What do you think your Ikigai could be? I'd love to read your answers.